They didn't make it recorded. They recorded it the whole time. I think. Can we record it?
I'm filming.
Then you killed her. She came to you to protect me, and you turned her away. Yes, and you killed her. And the child she'd have had too. My child, your own grandchild. You killed them both. Damn you! Damn you!
No, Eric, don't! I didn't mean to. I didn't understand.
You never understand. You don't understand anything. You never did. You never even tried. You...
Eric, please! Please don't!
Why, you hysterical young fool, get back or I'll stop!
And be quiet for a moment and listen to me. I don't need to know any more, neither do you. This girl killed herself and died a horrible death, but each of you helped to kill her. Never forget that. But then, I don't think you ever will. I don't think you ever will. Remember what you did, Miss Burling. You turned her away when she most needed help. You refused her even the pitiful little bit of organised charity you had in your power to grant her. Remember what you did.
My God, I'm not likely to forget.
Just used her for the end of a stupid drunken evening, as if she were an animal, a thing, not a person. No, you won't forget.
I know. I had it turned out of a job. I started it.
You helped, but you didn't start it. You started it. She wanted 25 shillings a week instead of 22 and sixpence. You made her pay a heavier price for that, and now she'll make you pay a heavier price still.
Look, Inspector, I paid thousands. Yes, thousands.
You're offering money at the wrong time, Mr. Burling. No, I don't think any of you will forget, nor that young man Croft. Though he at least had some affection for her, and made her happy for a time. Well, Eva Smith's gone. You can't do her any more harm. You can't do her any good either. You can't even say, I'm sorry, Eva Smith.
That's the worst of it.
But just remember this. One Eva Smith is gone, but there are millions and millions and millions of Eva Smiths and John Smiths still left with us, with their lives, their hopes and fears, their suffering and chance of happiness, all intertwined with our lives. And what we think and say and do, we don't live alone. We are members of one body. We are responsible for each other. And I tell you that the time will soon come when, if men will not learn that lesson, then they will be taught in blood, fire and anguish. Good night.
You're the one I blame for this. Yes, and you don't realise it yet. All you've done, most of this is bound to come out. There'll be a public scandal.
Well, I don't care now.
Yeah, you don't seem to care about anything. But I cared. I was almost certain for a knighthood in the next honours
Oh,
list.
for God's sake, what does it matter now if they give you a knighthood or not?
It doesn't matter to you. Apparently nothing matters to you. But it may interest you to know that until every penny of that money you stole is repaid, you'll work for nothing. And there's going to be no more of this drinking around the town and picking up women in the palace bar.
I should think not. Eric, I'm absolutely ashamed of you.
Well, I don't blame you, but don't forget I'm ashamed of you as well. Yes, both of you.
Drop that. There's every excuse for what your mother and I did. It turned out, unfortunately, that's all.
That's all?
Well, what have you to say?
I don't know where to begin.
Then don't begin. Don't begin. Nobody wants you to.
I have behaved badly too. I know I did. I'm ashamed of it. But now you're beginning all over again to pretend that nothing much has happened.
Nothing much has happened. Haven't I already said there'll be a public scandal? Unless we're lucky. And who will suffer from that more than I will?
But that's not what I'm talking about. I don't care about that. The point is, you don't seem to have learnt anything.
Don't I? Well, you're quite wrong there. I've learned plenty tonight. And you don't want me to tell you what I've learned. I hope when I look back on tonight, when I think of what I was feeling when the five of us sat down at that dinner table.
Yes. Do you remember what you said to Gerald and me after dinner? When you were feeling so pleased with yourself, you told us that a man has to make his own way, look after himself, and mind his own business, and that we weren't to take any notice of these cranks who tell us that everybody has to look after everybody else, as if we were all mixed up together. Do you remember? Yes. And then one of those cranks walked in, the inspector. I don't notice you told him that it's every man for himself.
I'm just going to freeze it there a minute.
Who did?
I know you haven't got this forest, but they're just what you're blocking on that side. There's a weird, bit of a weird movement going on over here.
We've not done this
RP
time.
accents, I need to hear the T's. And they're upper class society. I need to hear the T's at the end of the words. So try and get that in your I didn't quite mean it that way. But yeah, you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked a bit afterwards.
Right, well.
Is it mine? Yeah.
Is that
It's like when the inspector came. Just start a fire, what father had said.
Yes, what of it?
now? What's the matter, Sheila?
It's queer. Very queer.
I know what you're thinking. No, I know what you're going to say because I've been wondering myself.
Doesn't matter much now, of course. But was he a real police inspector?
Well, if he wasn't, it matters a devil of a lot more. Makes all the difference.
No, it doesn't.
Don't talk rubbish, of course it does.
Well, it doesn't to me, and it oughtn't to you either.
Don't be childish, Sheila.
I'm not being. If you want to know, it's you two who are being childish. Try not to face the facts.
I won't have that sort of talk. Any more of that and you leave this room.
That'll be terrible for her, won't it?
I'll be going now, and I'll be going anyhow in a minute or two. But don't you see, if all that's come out tonight is true, then it doesn't matter much who made us confess. And if it was true, wasn't it? You turned a girl out of her job. Sorry. I had to turn out another. Gerald kept her at a time when he was supposed to be too busy to see you. Eric, well, you know what Eric did. And Mother hardened her heart and gave her a final push that finished her. That's what's important, not whether a man is a police inspector or not.
He was our police inspector, all right.
That's what I mean, Eric. But if it's any comfort to you, and it wasn't to me, I have an idea, and I had it all along vaguely. There was something curious about him. He never seemed like an ordinary police inspector.
You're right. I felt it too. Did you?
I must say, his manner was quite extraordinary. So rude and so assertive.
Then look at the way he talked to me, telling me to shut up and so on. He must have known I was an ex-lord, mayor and a magistrate and so forth. Besides, the way he talked, you remember, I mean, they don't talk like that. I've had dealings with dozens of them.
All right, that doesn't make any real difference, you know.
Of course it does.
No, Sheila's right, it doesn't.
That's comic, that is, coming from you. You're the one that makes the most difference to. You confessed to theft, and now he knows all about it and he can bring it out at the inquest. And then if necessary, carry it to court. He can't do anything to your mother and Sheila and me, except perhaps make us look a bit ashamed of ourselves in public. But as for you, he can ruin you, you know.
We hardly ever said anything he didn't know about. He didn't know. Did you notice that?
That's... He had a bit of information left by the girl, and made a few smart guesses, but the fact remains that if we hadn't talked so much and have had little to go on...
Just going to finish it there, guys, because I need to get this last piece in.
Oh yeah.